All right, welcome back to the Money Peak series, guys. As you're watching on Base Trade TV, I'm Rifkin, joined by Zombie Grub, and of course we got the awesome Observer Part 2. I do want to remind you guys, Puck is streaming this first-person point of view with no delay, so if you want to check that out, you can pop on over to his channel. But for now, we get into game number 2 in this best of 7. It's spawning in the lower right corner of the map, currently trailing behind by 1 game. It is the Red Protoss player, IVD Puck.
And in the top left, as the blue Zerg, it's going to be Acer's Bly.
Alright, so Bly is definitely going to be awarded his, or not awarded, but afforded, my mistake, afforded the opportunity to go for a little bit more Ling aggression if so he wants on this map. Not something able to really pull off on Ultra Team, of course.
Well, looks like Puck's going to be going for a Forge Fast Expand. Of course, last map, we talked about it a little bit. It's probably impossible to do it, so gotta mix it up, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I don't know.
Yeah, this, oops, I had the wrong tab open. Good thing I'm not observing, because we don't need to look at the upgrades at the moment. It's production, of course. Still here on the North American server, Bly, of course, played that first game magnificently, reacted perfectly to Puck's composition, and was able to just overwhelm him in the end. I don't know that Puck's going to allow him to get to that same sort of stage. I mean, Puck picked the way that game was going to go from moment one. Bly just reacted to it perfectly. If Puck sets the stage for, like, Phoenix's again, but predicts Bly will react the same way, but goes for like massive Blink Stalker instead or something, might go a little bit more in his favor. Of course, you mentioned the Archons were something that would have been nice to have incorporated as well.
Yeah, it would have been nice. We have a pretty fast gas, again. Bly likes to go open with that speed. It gives you map control, but it also gives at least him the possibility of making that odd number of Lings to attack. It was a Nexus first by Puck, by the way, so of course Bly doesn't know it quite yet, but he doesn't be afraid of any cannons.
I really like Bly's choice to make lanes. Like, I'm really hoping he does it here and doesn't just play this super safe, because he's the guy who will cut out 3 workers early on and get 6 lanes. He'll send even 8 across the map, right? And even if it doesn't get anything done, bam, that's instant map control. And on a map like Akalon with 2 giant watchtowers, definitely can get a lot of vision quickly. And looks like, yep, we'll be investing in those lings as predicted. This is kind of a niche thing to Bly, though. You don't see a lot of Zerg players do this PvZ. Like, regardless of map or matchup, he is really one of the few who do this. And because of that, it tends to catch people off guard. Puck can make a full wall off to shut this down outright, but if he doesn't and Lings slip by, suddenly he's in some trouble.
With the cannon finishing, not the entirety of the 6 Lings will survive, but even if it's just 4, that's well worth it. Do some harassment in the probe line, really bother the, or annoy the Protoss player, and get really good scouting as well. It looks like he's prepared to go ahead and wall off. I think these two have played each other before, so he knows about Bly's particular interest in this.
Oh, yep. Nice pylon, last second. First blood on that lane does go down, and of course, cancels the other one. Not enough Lings to really get through at this point, so Bly loses 2 Lings, but not like it's the end of the world. The nice thing about this is, like, it doesn't cut your production. It's not like going for a 10 pull, right? Like, your economy is not screwed because you choose to do this, but that's a really fast Roach Warren.
Yeah, that was a 5-minute Roach Warren. Okay, this has got to be for aggression. If it's not for aggression, then I don't even know. Like, that...
There's no reason to have defensive Roaches at
at 5 minutes. The earliest you get it for defense purposes is usually like 6:15, I'd say. That's like the earliest.
One Ling going to chip away at this probe for now. Puck, unfortunately, going to lose his ability to scout, much less get map presence up. Go with a more gateway centered army might be a little bit better for playing against Bly, especially if he's going to go Roaches. Force fields are really nice, but as we've